Well, Crook, you've been called the assassin for a reason, so what's got obviously each of this today?
Well, do you know what, guys? I was fully prepared to come on this programme and make a humble and heartfelt apology to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because I was hoping and expecting, like most people, that by the time we came on air tonight, he would have collected his first trophy as Manchester United manager. Gilt-edged opportunity, in my opinion, against a bang-average Villarreal side. I watched them in both legs of the semi-final against Arsenal. I thought they were poor then. I thought they were poor in the final. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the managerial mastermind, couldn't find a way to beat them. And not only could he not find a way to beat them, he made baffling decisions. His team selection. All right, you could say that for a major final, you should pick your best 11 players. However, by doing that, he didn't give himself a plan B. That's why he waited so long to make a substitution, because he didn't feel that he had anyone who could come off the bench and influence the game. I would disagree with that. I think Juan Mata should have been called upon a lot earlier. When he did make a change, he bottled it for me. Marcus Rashford had an absolute nightmare in that game. I'm a big admirer of Marcus Rashford, as we all are, for what he's achieved off the pitch this season. On the pitch, I don't think he's been up to standard. And he wasn't up to stand in that game. He should have been the one taken off. That's why Mason Greenwood was so upset and so baffled by that decision. Sensibly, he brought on Mata and Tellez to take a penalty in the shootout, but he still had one change left there. Now, Sam Matterface had already texted me and said David De Gea hasn't saved a penalty in the Premier League for 7 years. Okay, 35 spot kicks faced, none of them saved. Dean Saunders said to me earlier, that's actually quite impressive to guess wrong 35 times. But if Sam Matterface knew that, and I knew that, and Dean Saunders knew that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knew that, because as we know now, clubs have so much data, so many stat packs, so many analysts working. He will be aware, and you knew he was aware because all the coaching staff were around De Gea before the shootout saying this is your big moment. It was never going to be his big moment. The only way that Manchester United were going to win with David De Gea in goal is if Villarreal put all 5 of their spot kicks over the crossbar. He didn't get near to saving any of them. It's embarrassing, okay? What he should have done, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, was make the big decision. Take off De Gea and bring on Dean Henderson. I think saved 6 penalties.
8.
Bring on Dean Henderson and make the big call. But not only did he not make the big call, he then admitted in his press conference afterwards, I thought about doing that. Well, don't think about doing that. You're a manager. Do that. And the fact you've admitted it was in your mind and you didn't have the courage and your own convictions to follow that through, that sums it up for me. I've said it on this programme before, and I will say it again. Manchester United are wasting their time with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The only reason they finished runners-up and cut the gap on Manchester City is A, because Manchester City started the season slowly. B, Liverpool never really started the season at all. Chelsea were 9th when Tuchel came in. Those teams will be better next year. And you said it to wind me up, Darren Ben, but I agree with you. I think Manchester United, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, struggle to finish in the top 4 next season. And they will never win a trophy with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager, because every time he gets within sight, he makes poor decisions. He did it last year. They should have won the Europa League last season. Couldn't even make the final in that competition. They should have beaten Leicester in the FA Cup this season. He picked a B team. They got knocked out. They should have beaten Villarreal. Negative tactics. Poor in-game management. Sorry, it's time to say thank you, Ollie. But they're not going to say that. They're going to reward him with a new contract.
You know, sometimes
they're rewarding failure.
Alex,